My name's Lawrence Turner. I'm CAD consultant at Roke Research. The main products that we design are for military and commercial radio applications, both transmission and direction finding. We've done quite a lot of mobile phone technology in the past, a number of RF ASIC designs, and also historically we were part of Siemens when they were designing mobile phones. The main design challenge is probably component density and packing as much as possible into the smallest area available. Before we had Altium Designer, it was a fight against some of the constraints of the tools that we were using to be able to do prototype designs quickly and efficiently.
The previous tools we've had, you had various tools that you would keep going in and out of all day. Now you've just got one tool, and being able to, a very simple thing like adding a resistor or capacitor on the fly. So where you've got two screens in Altium Designer, where you've got the PCB on one side and the schematic on the other, and an engineer suddenly decides he wants to add a decoupling cap, where we'd have to go in and out of various tools to add that cap, which could take 20 minutes to do. We can now add it on the fly, and all of a sudden it will appear on the PCB side.
The tangible benefits that we get from Altium Designer is a much quicker design cycle time through the integration with the mechanical 3D tools that we use. It's a lot quicker to pass data in and out of Altium Designer, and that certainly has benefited us a great deal on our latest products. If we've got a particular area of circuitry that we've used successfully on a prototype design, and we wish to reuse that on the next version or a similar version or variant of the design, we're able to take the groups of circuit components, place them into another design with all the tracking and the connectivity and the rules, and be able to use that as a building block without needing to relay the board out again. So it's a very quick way of getting a starting point.
The advantages we've got over a previous tool, the flex rigid side of it's very good, where you can actually create a model that folds up and you can actually see how it's going to fit within the enclosure, within the metalwork. And really it comes down to the whole integration. We haven't had a tool that integrates in the same way that Altium Designer does. From a point of view of being user-friendly, it's a very user-friendly tool. So we've been able to do more complex designs very quickly, but we've also been able to use the tool for simpler designs as well. And that's something that our previous tool didn't allow us to do. It was very much fixed, whereas Altium has the flexibility there that allows you to do your simple, quick turnaround designs, as well as your complex multi-layer designs, and up to high volume as well, because you're happy with the data that you send out. You know that data is going to be good for one board or 1 million boards. Premier EDA, we've contacted them on various things that we've had, so various bugs, and also translation as well, because the tool we previously used, we don't want to have to redesign everything. So we've been able to use the translation side of it and bring in our existing designs into Altium, which has saved a massive amount of time. We've been able to tie the schematics in with the previous design. And so from that point of view, that's really helped us out. And like I said, Premier have been very good at helping us out with that side of it.
The benefits of training is that everybody starts from the same point, everybody gets the same information, so from a point of view of trying to provide a consistent design environment, it helps that everybody works in the same way initially.
We've been on the Premier EDA subscription workshops, and they've been really useful, really helpful to us. There was a particular one that they set up after we'd asked various questions about setting up rules. It was something that we'd struggled with on site for some time. We'd had a bit of a dabble at it, but really didn't get where we hoped to be with it. So we spoke to Premier, and they actually set up a course for us to do the design rules.
After initially looking at the help files and trying things out ourselves, Generally, we will then phone up for assistance, and the answers are usually very, very quick. We have had occasions where we've found bugs in the software, and that's usually a case of just sending over a design just for it to be verified by Premiere, who will then forward it on to Altium, and inevitably we usually get notification within a few days of when it's likely to be fixed. So it works really well for us.